Good morning to you. Well, obviously it's your girl, Miss Deeva, the Queen of Hearts, and I'm coming to you from I don't know how quite to describe the weather today. It's sunny right now, but I see a whole bunch of clouds looming to the west of us, so it's probably gonna get a little wet today. Well, I have a lot of questions in my inbox, so I'm gonna answer two of them today. One of them, well, actually, these questions came from the same person. The first question was, good morning, Ray. How do I know when I'm in love? Look at all that love. And then the second part, I think I'm going to answer that first. The second part of the question was, if the man I'm with had some sort of disability and couldn't perform, would I stay with him? Okay, so for me, these two questions go hand in hand. If I wasn't in love with this person and he didn't mean anything to me, I would probably go. As far as a disability, I'm perfectly fine right now, but tomorrow I could get hit by a car and I won't be able to walk. There's so many variables and things that could disable somebody, and I would want him to stay with me. So why would I not stay with him? If all I wanted was sex from a man and he suddenly couldn't perform, of course I'd be gone. But when you're in love with somebody, there's a deeper connection that supersedes all that. So you're in love with the person, not with the act. Because sex is just an expression of love. Or not even necessarily. Sex is just a physical expression, period. You don't have to be in love with somebody to have sex. You know what I mean? But making love with somebody, that encompasses being in love or loving somebody. That's different. Yeah, so just went down. Now I can see me. Hi. And how do I know I'm in love? I know I'm in love when I have no desire to hide the relationship. And by that, I just mean that I don't hide my status. I've done that in the past because there were guys that were interested and I didn't want to hurt their feelings. So where some people knew I was in a relationship, I hid it from certain people because, like I said, I didn't want to hurt their feelings. But I knew I was in love when that was not a factor anymore, for one. For two, I don't know what it is about this man that made me fall in love with him. I just am. And I think that's probably a good thing, because if you know exactly why you're in love with somebody, you might want to reevaluate that a little bit and see if it really is in love with somebody. But, oh, well, thank you, Ray. He says I'm speaking his language. We're so connected on our thoughts with certain things, it's not even funny. But, yeah, back to the original question. If he couldn't satisfy me sexually, I'm still going to stay. And I'm going to stay because I would like to think our connection is deeper than sex. If I dried up like the Sahara and couldn't have sex, I would like to think he would hang in here with me too. Hey, Fred, that's my big brother. So I'm embarrassed. But no, I don't think a physical disability should preclude anybody from a relationship. I've seen some people, one leg, that chick's got a man, just certain things. Just nobody's perfect. Everybody is deserving of love. Love is more than what, Fred? As I already said, to me, it's more than a physical expression. That's a bonus, being able to make love with somebody. To me, that's a bonus. Love to me is what's in here, and what comes out of here. That's to me love. So yeah, if fell off tomorrow, I would still be here, because that's just a bonus to everything else that he brings to the relationship and brings to me. So that's my take on it. So I'm still a little congested, but I'm doing better. At least I have a voice today. So I will holler at y'all again tomorrow. But remember, I'm on the air this weekend providing I can still breathe. Hi, Eric. Right. It is so much. There is so many ways you can show your mate that you love them other than sex. We can talk about that some other time, but yeah, just in the context of this question, yeah, I couldn't leave him. That's just not me. If I were married, those vows are for better or for worse. Okay, if that's as worse as it's gonna get, then we're good. There's ways around that. So no, I'm staying. Exactly. I love that. I love when you guys chime in. Fred makes a great point. It's more than physical, it's mental, it's digested through the whole of a person. Amen to that. Thank you, Fred. You know what? I love that. We're going to expand on that a little more on the show this week. So tune in Friday, Saturday, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. on the East Coast, and then 8 p.m. till 11 on the West Coast, and then Sundays for the old school cool down. That's 2 to 5 on the West Coast, 5 to 8 on the East Coast. We're going to explore some of these topics a little more. Fred, I love that. Thank you for that. So that's my time. I got to get in here and act like I want to work. Love you guys. See you later. Thanks for checking in, and be blessed.